Help support the channel during the adpocalypse by visiting our Amazon store for gear like the giant squid clip-on microphone. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is the Mundane Matt channel, and I'm coming up on 6 years of running my channel. I've been doing it for almost 3 years as a full-time career. I love what I do. I am very blessed to be able to do what I do, and I want to continue doing it for the foreseeable future, probably until the day that I die. Again, I love it. But when I see things like this, and I look at that part of YouTube, it makes me get a little bit on the mad side, because why is this a thing? So UK YouTuber rescued after cementing head inside a microwave in a near fatal stunt. I'm just part of me thinks it'd be funnier if it was fatal. Now, that's really messed up to say, but it's also one of those things where you're like, could you just, I covered the story of a 7-year-old kid who was copying a fire challenge video, and he ended up getting 2nd and 3rd degree burns on his face as a result of this. And here we've got a guy cementing himself, his head into a microwave as part of a YouTube video. I mean, sometimes you just have to ask yourself, when is the meteor going to come? Have we hit peak stupidity? And can you just end it? I'm good. I've had a good run. Anyway, at the time when self-inflicted YouTube trauma seemed to abound, UK emergency rescue workers were stunned and ultimately irked to respond to a call on Wednesday from the creator Jimmy Swingler regarding a video prank that could have been fatal. Swingler 22 is one half of the TGFBro channel. Okay, I just want to point out, if you have a bro at all in your YouTube channel name, you're kind of a douchebag. And for the sake of full disclosure, I was running a Tumblr blog for a while called Mr. Game Bro, where I was posting memes that I would make. That was a douchey thing to do. I can accept this. Just want to make that abundantly clear. Alongside fellow creator Rommel Henry, whose varied assortment of prank stunts and vlogs have amassed more than 3 million subscribers. In a recent stunt attempt, Wolverhampton-based Swingler, Jesus, what kind of place is that, and friends mixed several bags of polyfilla, a spackling paste, and poured it around his head, which had been covered in a plastic bag and placed inside of a microwave to serve as a mold of sorts. Yeah, because, putting a plastic bag over your head is something we're taught as children is a good thing. I'm totally kidding. Oh, my God. But after Swingler's friends failed to free him from the concoction after more than an hour, 5 officers from the West Midlands Fire Service spent another hour rescuing him. As the prankster crew waited for help to arrive, they were able to feed an air tube into the microwave to help him breathe. That's good. At least they thought ahead for that in the process. Like, all right, buddy, we're going to get you this this air tube. Make sure you film this. And because I'm not going to lie. As stupid as this is, as much as I hate prank channels on YouTube, if this were to happen to one of my friends, I would be like, you film everything. I want 28,000 different angles all running simultaneously. We're going to make this a big spectacle, because if you're already there, you might as well capitalize, right? It's part of me being an American, part of me being a capitalist, and part of me understanding that when something might go viral, yeah, it might be good to have the cameras rolling. It says here that as funny as this sounds, the young man could quite easily have suffocated or have been seriously injured. Sean Dakin, the officer in charge of the crew, told The Guardian, taking the microwave apart was tricky because a lot of it was welded. We video called our technical rescue colleagues for advice and eventually managed to get him unstuck. It took us nearly an hour to free him. All of the group involved were very apologetic, but this was clearly a call out which may have been prevented or might have prevented us from helping someone else in genuine accidental need. Well, okay. I want to chime in on that one right there. I don't really feel like that is a fair assessment to make at that point in time. It's like, oh, well, we could have, actually helped someone who needed, who was in genuine need. If his friends had to stick in an air tube in order to keep him alive, even though it was an accident, even though it was a very dumb thing to do, even though it was all of those things combined and more, the dude was still in need and could have died. And that being said, you kind of gotta, do your job and then not be a cheeky cunt about it afterward. The fire service subsequently tweeted its dismay and also released a video in which Station Commander Simon Woodward begged locals not to put their lives at risk for entertainment's sake. Uh, it's, yeah, fairly disturbing. Yeah, I'm not going to watch the video. I'll link to it. It'll be linked in the video description. But that's that right there. You can see he's got the, on the ground, he's got the cement on his head. I mean, this is a dumb thing to do. This is a super dumb thing to do. And you can see, he's got the air tube. Basically he had a bucket on his head. So, or, you know, able to get some kind of air in there. But it took him a while to chip away, and get the whole thing done. And look, the thing is, I'm glad the guy is alive. I will mock this whole situation until the end of time because it's so stupid. And the thing is though, like I said, like the capitalist in me is very much like, ha ha ha, prank gone wrong. These videos do great, you know, like you're Tony the freaking Tiger. But ultimately they send a really bad message to a number of people out there. They do. They send a really horrible message to a lot of people who are just trying to watch these videos, these young kids that aren't paying attention to how stupid a lot of this crap is, and ultimately will hurt themselves. And that's why I feel like these prank channels need to do more in terms of establishing disclaimers and, like, you know, warning people not to do this. We had a real big run of that in the early 2000s with Jackass. You know, everyone's all like, oh, I'm gonna be the next Jackass, right? And I know a ton of kids that were out there doing stupid stunts and hurting themselves on camera in hopes of becoming the next Jackass crew. I know kids that were like trying to become Kid Jackass, you know, like that was their angle, and they would skateboard in, like, the, you know, into like refrigerators or something, and they'd hurt themselves, and because they think it would be funny. And yeah, naturally it's funny. You're gonna laugh at it because it's someone get hurt, and that's kind of the way it goes. But at the same time, man, you know, you wanna you wanna do it in a safe enough manner. The Jackass guys, they hurt themselves, but they also take precautions to make sure that they don't kill themselves, that they don't, you know, harm themselves or maim themselves for the long term. Yeah, they've done stupid stuff that does have life-altering effects, like tattoos or brands or things like that. But ultimately, it's stunts that are vetted first. Whereas people like this group here, this TGFBro, you know, group, they don't vet anything. They figure, oh, let's epoxy this, you know, head in a microwave for a mold or something. And then, you know, oh crap, we screwed up. This guy almost died. He almost died. You know, but hey, ultimately, it's making a good video. It's only going to increase their subscriber count. It's only going to get them more views because people are talking about it, and that is the sad reality of where we are right now in our society. But at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna end up watching the shit because I'm a hypocritical son of a bitch, just like everybody else. Hey guys, that wraps up this video. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do so below. I love to read your guys' input. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me in the YouTube algorithm. If you want to support the channel, there's the Amazon affiliate store, there's PayPal, there's Patreon, there's Bitcoin. And if you're bored and you want something else to watch, check out 3 Buck Theater up here. My name is Matt Jarbo. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a wonderful day. Peace out.